Hello? Hello. Make sure everything is blue. Working here. Untangle myself. Because that's how we're going to start the stream. Let's get the game up. Game. There it is. Okay, we're up. Alright, and you can hear it. Good. Alright, so welcome back to June. Oh, actually, welcome back to Star Trek Online. It is June, though. June 1st. Need to continue with the story of the voyages of the USS Gallant and Captain Maven as they commit gallantry across the galaxy of STO and Star Trek Online and kill many, many alien creatures they encounter. Because that's the Starfleet way. It's been a little while since I streamed, I know. Sorry. Getting stuff tangled again. I had to move everything around because I was cleaning today. And all my cables are kind of discombobulated a little bit. There we go. Trying to get my laptop where I can see it. Alright. Alright, so let's continue here, because I really want to progress with this character, because I feel like he's lagging behind everybody else right now, because I refuse to play this character when I'm not streaming. Although I do some moving about, trying to put him in places to where he will show up anyway. Oh, anyway. We are at, we're at Starbase 24. Which has been our hub for most of the Romulan arc, while I've been trying to figure things out here. Make sure everything's equipped here. I've been having some equipment bugs. I know a lot of people have been complaining about equipment bugs lately. And it seems like every time Cryptic does an update, it kind of messes the loadout system a little bit. I haven't seen had a problem with this character yet, but I know on one of my other characters, my Klingon Delta Recruit has been having a lot of problems keeping their ground gear equipped, and it is so annoying. It hasn't happened yet with this character. It hasn't happened with my Romulan character either, so I guess cross-shipping, it doesn't seem... So the thing is, it's very inconsistent. It doesn't happen with every character. It's just... Every now and then it happens. It's just... I don't know how to fix it. Usually it's been a problem with the ship loadouts, but there's a way to work around that. Anyway. What are we doing here? I need to, yeah, I got some R&D I need to turn in. And do the officer stuff. Spam.
Congratulations, Commander.
Oh my. My name is Quirexway. Yeah, we'll decide what to do with you later. Sometimes a randomized character creator in this game can really give you some, beauties. Like that. I got another skill. What should I spend it on? Let's do projectile training. I mean, for most characters, it's probably a generally good idea to focus on the tactical stuff, because you're going to be fighting and killing other characters 90% of the time in this game, so you might as well focus on this. Science is... I mean, even maxing out science or engineering is not really beneficial. A lot of the long time professional players of this game will probably attest to that. It's not worthwhile to max engineering or science out. Just focus on tactical and pick and choose the important stuff from engineering and science. And then you'll be good to go. My early characters, I did focus entirely on science and entirely on engineering, and it was okay, but I could definitely... My science character, when just focusing on science purely, was definitely kind of gimped when it came to general combat, so as tempting as it is, just focus on tactical. You're going to be fighting anyway, so you might as well just focus on that. Likewise for the ground stuff. I know Harold talked about that. I'm just focusing on the weapon tree and the kit tree. Endurance and shield are not that important. You again, the long-term players will pretty much say these two are pretty much incidental, and you don't really need to focus on these at all. And that's what I've been doing, and so far that's worked pretty well for me on all my characters. So that's what I'm doing with points here. Why am I talking about points here? We need to get to the story here. We have stuff to do tonight. We have to finish up the Romulan mystery arc tonight. So I have a mission. It's called Coliseum. I hear a lot of players don't really like this mission. I don't know why. The only thing I don't like about this mission is that it takes a long time to get through. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because, I got plenty of time tonight, so we're going to do it.
My contacts tell me that Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a person of compassion. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakeev to have them? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Okay. Obisek is requesting our assistance to find a missing ship and his people.
The Riemann Resistance is very much in need of your help.
This game. It's like... Let me talk to you in my awesome and importing voice. But let me follow it up with this voice. Had I mentioned before the sound quality in this game is all over the place? I think I mentioned that before. That's what I mean. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's warp out of here. Warp speed, please. Alright, Helm, set a course for the Nopata system. Maximum warp. At warp 7.8. We'll get faster. Might as well throw a few of these going while I got. So I need to get 3 schools to level 5. Our next thing, so I'm gonna do some cannon. And it's just gonna be cannon. Beauty officers. Gonna do whatever. I'm not picky. As long as it doesn't cost me tons of energy credits, I will do it. So here's the sort of thing you should be doing when you're traveling at warp between systems. Is the desk job. This is the desk job stuff in Star Trek Online. Clicking buttons. Clicking buttons. Clicking buttons. The joy of being a captain. Why did you stop? I didn't tell you to stop warping. Did I tell you to? I didn't do that. All I'm doing is clicking buttons. Because this is every captain's dream job. They sit in their ready room and they click buttons on their computer. This is what they do when they don't have people in there. They just look at the thing and it's like, buttons, click, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. That's what they do. I don't think there's anything else I can really do. I don't have room for another officer, I do. I have 2 tactical, 2 engineers, and 2 science officers. You know what? I should get that android. I was thinking about that, and I didn't. I have him, and I haven't used him for anything. This guy. He was talking about 8 bridge officer android. He is free to me. I'm just gonna claim him because I haven't used him on any of my other characters yet. So why not? Why not just use him here? Greetings, Captain. I have been assigned to look out. I'm ready to serve you. I wonder if I can at least change his uniform. But it's not the Kelvin uniform. Can I give him a different name? Starfleet 0718 model android off. I'm gonna call you Andy the android. Does that sound good? Andy the android. Dang it, Captain, why don't you spell right? The android. Andy the android. There we go. Things the captain has to do when we're traveling at warp here. Oh, okay, I can't change his outfit. Good, because you need to match the, I always got all of the 21st century patches. By the way, in case you ever wondered why there's so many freaking patches for the 21st century officer, it's because originally back in the time of the original series, each ship had a different insignia symbol. So the little triangle symbol, that was exclusive to the Enterprise crew. Each other ship had a different symbol on them. That's why you see so many different types of symbols here for 21st century. If you go back and watch TOS, you'll see that the crew of like the Defiant or the Constellation have different emblems for their chest emblems, comm badges or whatever. What I'm looking for? I'm looking for the science comm badge. Yeah, science comm badge. There we go. No, not tuck little loose. Okay. I mean, at least we got the some of the Kelvin stuff. Alright, let me fix the coloring up a little bit here. Black paints. Blue. Yeah. Black shoes. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be... This is gonna be white. I almost forgot what my uniform looked like. The top's black. Consistency. Captain, a lot of clearance to warp into deep space. Why did you keep warping? I have to do everything. Unfortunately for Andy the android, I don't have any equipment I can give him. He's just gonna have to make do. For now. We'll get him some weapons, proper gear, later. Captain, we went way past our destination. Why didn't you tell us to stop, sir? Well, I thought the helm would do that for me. Did you think I wanted to warp past the location? Commander, I'm not reading any active vessels on our scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around the satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds with the ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, sir, but we'll need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are Thaloran weapons in one of the hulks. One of the hulks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Commander, I'm not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all of their systems. If the Reman's ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed onto the planet's surface, or gone adrift somewhere around else in the system. Let me think, it might not have anything to do with that suspicious thing right there. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Reman crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink with the satellite's communication array.
Warning.
Dang it!
Under attack.
Commander, we're stuck. The beam is holding us like a fly in a spider's web. We managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, and almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing else, but my shields are still up, according to the thing here. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, sir. There is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backups for one transport. I recommend we send a team over to that satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. Now, I was trying to grab the gas here. Okay, if you don't grab it now, you won't be able to grab it later. Alright. Flores, I'm going to leave you in command. I can bring Andy with me, because there's actually going to be no combat here. Need to let's bring... checks? No. Let's bring, my engineers. Captain, the consoles here appear to control the beam that is draining power from the Gallant, but there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Okay, everybody, spread out, find a console. Or I'll just do it. I'm the commander, I do everything. Operational state locked online. Okay. Console's engaged in another operation. Alright. Nope. Nope. Nothing on this dumb satellite works. Who designed this piece of shit? This console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must not have thought that the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access the back door and into the rest of the satellite's programs from here. Do I need to mention it's been very hot and humid lately? And I had to be working outside the past few days. It's abject misery. I see the problem. The Romulan consoles are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which causes the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and input the correct information directly into the controls, the security lock on the satellite's controls should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equations onto this console for you to work on. Math. Our puzzle, our challenge to overcome, is one of mathematics. Luckily, as a captain, I have a calculator on my tricorder. So all I gotta do is punch the numbers in and it'll give me the answer for this. 1268 plus 3211 gives you an answer of 4479. The answer to this one should be 7. Yay. 4528 minus 2974. 1554. Maybe this is why people hate this mission, because they have to do math. There's so many people out there that hate math, but really this is... If you have a calculator, just use a calculator. 2891. I think how many times I've done this mission, I probably would remember what these are, but I don't. I'm lazy. Yes, I'm a captain. I've learned to do things the lazy way. I'm by 67. 39 is your answer. Oh, it's getting more complicated. Hey there, Joshua. How's it going? Do you like math? Because that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing math puzzles. I don't want to hear no arguments or debates about PEMDAS. This is Starfleet. We do things the proper way. Plus 2361. 632. Alright. Math is easy? Okay, good. I'm glad somebody recognizes that math is easy. Because for some people it's not. And it's like, oh my god, why do I gotta do math in a video game? I don't want to do math in a video game. 3175. answers are correct. Lazy is the best way, yes. If you have a tricorder that has a calculator on it, just use that. Yes. Alright, here we get complicated. Remember your PEMDAS here. I'm gonna do stuff in parentheses first. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled here or you will get the wrong answer. Let's see. Oh, wait, you know what? There's a better way to do this one. Because if you just do the multiplication on the right first, then all you gotta do is reverse the operations to get the rest of it. I'm gonna add to 6, 3, 2, and then subtract 5, 6, 3. Give you 4, 4, 0, 0. The one mouse stop double clicking. There we go. Math puzzle solved. Captain, we've solved the equations that were causing issues in the other console. Now we need to plug these correct values into the console controlling the security lock. And then we should be able to access all of the satellite's major operations. You're an android, you couldn't have done all that for me. Okay, you're not as advanced as Data. You're a very primitive android. So maybe you're not quite that clever. Let's see, long-range scanners. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, input the number. Pascal is correct. You can now affect long-range scanners, chip ID program, telemetric data, and fire and control. Alright. I think it should allow me to do things now. Captain, this console controls the satellite's targeting functions. Not sure if there's a way to disable whatever it is that's disabling systems on our ship. If we can get this satellite to target something else, we may have a chance of prying our ship free. Okay. Now we type again. We want to... And all the way. Alert Hulk. Sounds good. Classify... Alert Hulk. Derek Hope is a priority target. There we go. Commander, the satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communications. Alright. We're working on something. Let's see. Let's try this console. Power saver mode. Guard, bouncer modes engaged. Pulse restored. This console looks like it controls the satellite's power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we can decrease the power to the satellite's weapons. Then the Gallant might be able to break free. Okay. Update power saver mode to eco mode. Battery default. There we go. Commander, we found that if the Gallant does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, that it will not engage a lower power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. Did I give you an order to fire at the satellite that I'm on? No, I did not. I did not recall giving you that order. Anyway, we can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting power to critical systems, while you try to disrupt the satellite's functions and free us. I will keep working on it. On to my next console. Invisible wall. Yeah. Our state is locked. Let's unlock that. Okay. Now we can do this. This console controls the satellite's general operations, Captain. We've managed to minimize the power output of the satellite. I think if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite's controls over to sleep mode that will shut down everything but life support and power. Set the state off. Let's turn it off. Okay. Satellite has been turned off. Captain, systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapons, shields, even the replicators are working again. Yay, the replicators are back. We can replicate T again. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you're ready. Alright. Beam me back. Nothing will possibly go wrong. Did you beam me to the brig? What is this place? It smells like poop in here. Where am I? Now what? Now I phaser my way out of here. Or not. Okay.
If you fail to comply with commands,
Now we
you
fight!
will be
Or
punished.
make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Bye? Who are you? Okay. Oh no, I'm in a cage. What are those weapons over there? Mysterious person. Can you hear me from over there?
I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that those weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point when their contract here is up for some extra money.
But until we find a way to get past these force fields, those weapons don't really concern us. Okay. Finish your line, Slamic. What do we got here? Sinkatse Falchion. I guess I'm using this. The Buster Sword. Slavic, haven't we met before? I remember you. Prisoner 1478. In case you don't like
Remember to equip your new weapon.
sword, you can pick up a variety of weapons here. But generally the green one is better. It kind of changes depending on what type of faction character you have. Alright. I'm ready. You know, on.
Test 1.
Oh no, spiders.
Desert Akari entering testing area.
Oh, Slavic, you're on your own. I don't deal with spiders.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I'm sure Slavic will be fine.
Targets on sensors.
I'm just gonna scan this.
Commencing test 2. Releasing warrigals now.
Okay, Wargos I can handle. I don't want to deal with spiders.
Enemy targets on sensors.
As I swing my sword. Auto attack with melee weapons are a little janky.
Proceeding to test 3.
Mugatu. Gumato.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoners, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Okay. Bye, Slavic. It was good knowing you. Thanks for getting rid of the spiders. Now, only if I could MacGyver my way out of this. But the plot demands I go back in the box. And here I wait. Practice my sword.
What do you want?
Are you enjoying this?
I do not wish to continue talking with you.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry about what I said. Can we continue?
What do you want?
Slavic, how did you get here after the escape from Installation 18?
I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near the system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transporter to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know.
You said you were transporting weapons. What happened to them?
We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Dalaran weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Well, do you have any idea of who brought you here?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
I haven't seen a single guard since I've come here. I don't know where we're hiding. But okay, I guess I'll take your word for it, Islamic. Any idea what they want with us?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Yes, like I mentioned, there's nobody out there. Are there other prisoners being forced to fight?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged, unless we are fighting.
Well, is there any way out of here?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Huh. Do you think we can get one of those cards from these imaginary trainers?
Can I trust you?
Sure, buddy.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Considering that there's no guards, I think we have a good chance of overpowering them. Let's get out of here.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Alright. Let's go overpower those guards. Arr. Oh wait, these aren't guards, they're worms.
Activated. A hollow released.
Islamic, you lied to me. There's no guards here, it's just
We need
worms.
more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
Why is it gotta be worms?
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena!
Oh, big
to fight
worm.
the elder worm!
Ah, vomit. Let me beat this thing. Yes. Attack. Worm vomit makes me go slow. But I don't like worms. Oh, it's gone. Oh, no, it's back.
Just
Don't
like
look,
last
don't look
time.
this way.
Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
Oh, I've been slimed.
There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
Who are these people? Why is the door open? Ah, worm slime. It's slowing me down. I can escape. Oh, wait, no, I can't escape. Never mind.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Who are these people? Which console? This one? Go. Fight the worm. Worm, stop sliming me. Slime bomb. I'm gonna need a new uniform after this.
The worm destroyed the metal wall. Run! That's our way out.
Goodbye, worm.
A Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
It looks like something important. Damping field. Ah, let's do this. Now we have some real weapons and my shot collar. Let's get out of here. Waste pipe has to lead us out of this place. You wanna go through the sewer? No, there's a gateway thing here. Let's use that. Project Decimation. A new subject. Delafim Maven. Oh, capturing the god, that's me. Oops. Intel analysis. Subject's threat level is high, and risk of escape or intervention in testing is elevated. Notify Colonel Hakeev and escalate to level 6 trials. Interesting. Test parameters. To develop a matrix of alpha quadrant species, we must determine which species can be pitted against one another for maximum devastating effect to each. Tests will not be limited to sentient species, as the Iconians have technology that will allow us to effectively introduce new flora and fauna to alien worlds. Okay. Alright, Master, it will take some time to complete my report, but I have a few personal observations for you that may prove useful. Please consider them when you make your plans. Humans and Klingons show the greatest proclivity towards fighting when there is no chance of victory. That makes sense. Breaking a Vulcan's emotional control will usually render him helpless. They have no ability to process emotions that they so zealously suppress. Bazorians will fight to the death to defend homes or loved ones that they may reject a fight that doesn't threaten what they hold dear. Okay. Betazoids will detect betrayal almost instantly, but their telepathic senses can be overwhelmed by extreme pain or violent thoughts. This can allow an infiltrator to escape their notice. Okay. See, possible ways to break the Klingon Empire may be the Gorn. More than 77% of Gorn captives choose to help another Gorn before assisting a Klingon. Okay, so, I don't know, the Gorn may be mildly racist, but whatever, they're lizard people. Even if their choice to ultimate death, they're Klingon. Hirogen are formidable in single combat, but their fractured society reduces their threat level significantly. Having unable to separate a trill symbiote from its host for separate study, to attempts to implant a symbiote in a host from another species have failed. Both the symbiote and the host die within hours. Okay, clearly you're not skilled in that sort of thing, so don't even bother with that. Undine are quite interesting. I request more time to study a race in greater detail. Okay. Oh, records for prisoner 1478. That's you, Slavic. Captured along a small group of Riemann soldiers by a desert patrol. Interrogation. Inconclusive. Recommend use of holographic conditioning. So was wounded on 4 occasions but survived all tests. Prisoner 147 may be a suitable subject for team testing or alternative study. Report data to Colonel Hakeev for evaluation. If you are of personal interest to Hakeev. Interesting. Personal log. They've contacted me again. My associates have 2 tasks for me now. First is the destruction of the Riemanns. I understand their anger. The Riemanns are attempting to rise above their station. They're mindless slaves. They need to respect their betters. Terrace was able to control them. After Starfleet captured her, the surviving Riemanns developed delusions of self-worth. This troublemaker who calls himself Obisek, who is he to tell them that they can be free? Does a beast of burden have the right to choose his own destiny? Clearly that was Hakeev. What is this? If I take little or no pleasure in this task, I'm trying to make some of these self-righteous humans turn on one another or push one of those blustering braggarts from Kronos until he begs for death. Oh, the Vulcans, I will make Vulcans weep, and I will savor each tear. I know of an abandoned Coliseum in the Nopana system. We can find a way to lure a test subject there. It will take time and effort, but I am confident I can do what the Iconians want. Yeah, so... It's the Iconians! They're behind it all. I mean, it's... We kind of knew that already. Let's see. It appears as if whomever created this laboratory has rigged controls to an Iconian gateway. You might be able to pull information off the logs. Now, let's do that. Accessing issues and communications. Our master's patience wears thin, Hakeev. The time grows short, and still you have not provided all of the species data that they require. Are you having trouble acquiring targets? I provided you with the necessary technology to modify the satellite in the Nopana system, but your little snare is slow. What we need is more test subjects. Perhaps a small colony would be enough. I'll contact you again to work out the details. I wonder who that was. I mean, maybe it's Sela, but I'm not completely certain of that. The last 5 destinations. Nopana base. The Levo, which is Sela's ship. Free Dara. If we're listening post Gamma. Okay. Interesting. Gateway controls. Gateway shut down in 10 seconds. Okay. Well, we can't use that. So I guess we gotta take the sewers. The sewer pipe is a little tricky to get to, I've noticed, because you don't swim in the water, you just kind of fall through the water, and then you can't reach this thing. It's kind of annoying. Because, you know, game design, you have to kind of stand on the ledge over here. And then you can reach it.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
I agree. Well, these people in the Scorpion Planets have really bad eyesight. Like, they really cannot see me down here.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there, and wait for it to pass overhead.
Let me just, scan this, because, you know, I love scanning things. Can't pass up a good scan. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the wrong rocks. Weird. Hey, we're fine there.
Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us.
Leave my sword around. I don't think there's any way for the fighter to actually detect you. I've tried before to not just walk out here.
See us. Let's move on.
And it like never finds me, so.
I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
You look fine.
Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins.
It sounds pretty bad.
Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
I'll see what I can find. But first, let me put out the fire on you. See if that helps. Did that help? No? Okay. Alright, I guess I gotta find some plants then. I mean, you never know. It could have worked. This plant has anesthesic. Anesthesic. I'm not saying that right. Anesthesic qualities. It won't be as strong as anything you have in the medbay on the Gallant, but it would be enough to take the edge off of Slamic's pain. It might be enough to get him on his feet again. This type of plant grows in the shade. Look for it in the sides of the hills. This plant looks like it will work as an antipyretic. It should help to alleviate Slamic's fever. Unfortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy, and you aren't getting much sap from it. You will need to find a more robust sample of this plant before you can treat Slamic's injuries. This type of plant likes sunny and windy growing conditions. Look for it in the tops of hills and mountains. Unfortunately, it's not sunny right now. This plant looks like it would work as a disinfectant. It's astringent enough to clear out any possible infection Slamic might have contracted from the worm's attack, but you think you will need more than just one sample from this type of plant to deal with an injury as severe as Slamic's. This type of plant grows in the washes of the desert. Look for it in large flat areas. Alright. So we can go... yeah, let's go this way. think I'm getting a few audio pops. Yeah, I think it's another one of those missions that just had the audio pop issue. Alright, where's the trees? Way over here. Don't worry, Slamk, I'm coming to save you. Hang on. Don't die on me. I have all the random things from the desert, which I will combine together somehow. Don't die on me, man. I need you.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Alright. Let's continue on. My tracker scan says we should go this way.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Being a little enclosed in here. Oh. Lightning. You know, we can scavenge the meat and keep it for food. Oh wait, you don't want to do that, do you? Okay. I don't like Wargle meat. It's very tough and chewy and stringy. There's some more. Sneak attack. Oh, got all of them in one shot. Excellent. Barbecued. What are these called? Sealats? Yeah, barbecued sealat. was like dawn approaching? Because I see light on top of this mountain here.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night.
How do you know?
I've noticed that
weather?
there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
Alright, what do we need?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
Okay. And what will you be doing? Oh, you want me to collect firewood? Okay, you mean you could have said that. Oh, these look like trees. Oh no, they're cactuses. This is a tree, right? I think. It looks like a bush.
The search patrols are moving on.
Oh, but the fuck. Worms! Duh. There's worms out here too. Could have warned me about that, Sonic. Here, this looks like a tree over here. Kind of a weird looking tree. Moving around. I think it might be a life form. Some kind. Is this really a tree? I don't think it's a tree. I'm backing away. Okay. Cool. Where did Slamek go? Slamek, where'd you go? He's gone. Alright. I guess the worm got him. Now this looks like a tree.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Where are you? Is he invisible? Where is he? Yeah, I don't know, I'm going for the cave. Oh, he's already here.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over
one thing at a time.
The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day.
No, no.
Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
Yeah, I want to go back in the cave. Oh, okay, I can't. Never mind, okay. Sweet, sweet daytime. It looks hot out here.
There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. And when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
Looks like a pile of trash. You sure that was a spaceship? Not just a randomly assorted pile of junk that you thought was a spaceship? Oh look, it's water. But it's yellow. Smells kind of like pee. Okay, maybe we shouldn't go in that.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Aha. A purple thingy. This belongs to me now.
I do not know why Slamek had this on his ship. The materials are not of Romulan or Riemann design. But there are traces of protomatter and decalithium. And those are materials used to create the Hobus supernova. Be careful. You do not know who you can trust anymore.
Trust no one. Especially Slamek. Watching you. There is no way this vessel will ever fly again. Well, I probably could have come to that determination just by looking at it. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. It's a total loss. Yeah. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand like the Singularity Drive and the cargo bays. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you had the right components, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know where you are, but it should do the trick. Alright. Based on what Slamek told us about his ship, what if he was carrying something? Zarva, where? How are you? How? Where? How are you communicating with me? You're breaking the rules here. Okay, got that. Slamek, did you have happen to have like a miniature version of a Constitution class ship on your vessel? It looks like the hull from a Constitution class cruiser, except much smaller than what it's supposed to be. I'm just saying. It looks very familiar to me. Okay, we got that. Here's the map. Yeah, this vessel was like unrecognizable. I don't even know what it was. Locate the piece of Iconian tech on. Wait, didn't I do that already? I did that already. Why isn't it checked off?
I do not know
Oh,
why
there we go.
Slamek had this on his ship.
Oh, this
The
place about to
materials
crash,
are
but
not
the
of
Iconians are
Romulan or
cool.
Riemann design.
Okay, I don't know why it didn't check off the first time I did that. Okay, let's do this. And do a little bit of this. And that. And we should be good to go. Oh, these are the guards.
Did you think you could run? From me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave.
Slamek, you
The loss
spineless
of the listening
twat.
post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dara system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating
Tell me your
test
plan.
subject,
Talk faster.
but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim.
Goodbye.
No!
He's just so mad. So bad I beamed out just at the last moment. And my ship just got away without a scratch. No! He had like no ships ready to pursue us at all. We just left.
I apologize for Slamek's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakeev is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Yeah, you mean the Iconians. Yeah, I think Starfleet's aware of the Iconians, or at least my temporal agent buddy is. I don't know if Quinn is. I mean, I think Tanae's aware of them, but she doesn't really think they're a threat. But I mean, okay.
Congratulations, Commander.
I'll take 1 point of damage control. Let's see. Chance crit damage. I'll take crit damage. And we did get the for funsies, we did get the Riemann shield. Oh yeah, I don't need that sword anymore. Give me my pistol back. We got the Riemann covariant shield. This is your first it's not really a vanity shield, but it's the first shield that has a visual effect. If you put it on your ship, it will make your ship all green. I've read some posts, people thought this was a glitch. No, it's not a glitch, it's supposed to do that. Yeah, it's okay. I don't really like the visuals on this, so I don't really use it. It's a pretty decent shield, stat-wise, but you can just turn the visuals off and use it as is if you want. But I'm sticking with this shield here, because this is a better shield, I think. Should be a better shield, right? Well, this reduces damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this. But this I might put on... put it on here. Disable the visuals on here. Yep. Oh wait, I got another skill. I didn't see that. Oh, I got a ground point. Let's do criticals. All right. Alright, let's just jump into it and do the next mission here. Cutting the cord.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obisek and his forces, but before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakeev is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakeev, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakeev must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Alrighty. Let's go get ourselves a Hakeev.
I have new missions for you.
By the way, Hakeev had an Iconian gateway. Obisek was right.
Hakeev had a working Iconian gateway? Fascinating. We already knew that the Iconians survived the destruction of their home world. Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant. Starfleet Intelligence will analyze the data you recovered from Hakeev's command center. I must confer with Admiral Quinn and Starfleet Command. Conflict with the Romulans and the Iconians may be unavoidable. I have new missions for you.
Alright, set a course for the Brea system. Is that this is right here? I got an officer. Choose one. Oh, I can get a Klingon science officer. Brazilian engineer. Let's get a Brazilian engineer. I already have 2 Saurians already. I know, we don't have any room on the ship. Alright, Helm, set a course for the Brea system. Let's go nab ourselves a key. Hakeev, I'm coming for you.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Okay, I think we can just
Enemy
get in.
vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
So you say. Power to the weapons, please. Let's go get them. Fire those forward cannons. Look. We'll just tank those plasma torpedoes.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakeev and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
Alright. Beam down. Tactical teams at the ready. And,
we have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakeev will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Okay. Sir, I'm having some trouble getting through all of the interference. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir, and we'll organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Yeah, that would be helpful, because I'm kind of on my own here. Oh, don't worry, I'm Commander Maven. I can take on the entirety of the Tal Shiar all on my own. My first victim, right here. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit, and they put up the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. See how the game is like the UI text is like overlaying the UI here? It's kind of a bug. You may be able to get to support from them. Almond ships will be here soon, though, so we'll have to raise the gallant shields and won't be able to use transporters. Look, Commander. I know you're on your own, but you'll be fine. Yeah. Thank you for the moral support, Tyrell. Oh, for help. Guys, you could stick around, you know. You don't have to beam out. Fine, I'll do it all myself. That's the first charge, sir. Download virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to go to place the additional charges. So we got a half guide. Tells me to go that way. This place can be a little confusing to navigate the first few times you play it. Lots of ups and downs and figuring out where to go here. Excuse me. Yep. Eat lightning. Sir, Romulans are amassing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The Gallant is in synchronous orbit, Captain. We can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. Alright. Orbital strikes. I like that. We should do that more often. And you know, a little help from here. You're welcome. Orbital strike. Do it. Excellent. Explosions. Let's see, I think we go... Let's get the building. How's the data factory? Let's go down here. Okay, there's the other bomb. Excellent. Help. You did good. I have it now. Alright, Hakeev, where are you? Hakeev's in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location, but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back on the rooftops, it'll give you a better vantage point. Alright. Go back up. I'm coming for you, Hakeev. Let's see. Oh, that's the force field there. Guys, we missed the Scorpion fighter. Lightning. Go down. Die. The Scorpion Fire does not die. I mean, I know sometimes you can destroy the Scorpion Fighter, but it doesn't seem to be happening here. Yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't seem to be working. The last couple of times I played this mission, I've had this happen too. Like, Scorpion Fire just will not die. Alright, so let's just stop shooting at it. What does this do? There are Hakeev's in a reinforced section of the base. You need an access chip or else the doors won't open. We're reading a forward observer team on the highest building in your area. You can get the officer's access chip that should get you into the heart of the base. Alright. Let me take care of these guys by shooting the Scorpion Fire, but it blows up in one shot. Except for that Scorpion Fire, which is still there. Tronium gas. Gas? Give me some of that gas. Another orbital strike. Instant death. Hello, Scorpion Fighter. We're not going to do anything. Nope. It is glitched. Support. No, stop shooting me. You should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Hakeev is directing defense operations from there. Alright. Come along, my soldiers. Okay. Fine, I'll do it myself. Modulate the weather control to depolarize the gravitic lift. Huh? Oh, there was another objective here I didn't see. This is... this one? It must be this thing, but I can't use it. Okay, well. Okay. Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's an engineering thing. Never mind. I can't do that anyway. Because I'm a tactical player.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Right, Hakeev. It's time. We have a problem up here, Commander. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. It's nothing serious yet, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from archives. But that will take some time, and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeev can simply send another virus our way. We need to find and destroy the Iconian transmitter before the gallant will be secure, sir. Alright. And apparently Hakeev has a sample of that weird Iconian virus from Iconia that messed up the Enterprise so long ago.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No! We can still finish.
You made Sela mad. Uh-huh.
You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Where are you going, Hakeev?
I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
No.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
I just want to point out, if you play a Romulan character, your Romulan character is someone who shoots Hakeev in the head. It's kind of fitting considering the story arc in there. Of course, shooting him in the head is not something a Starfleet officer would do, so, yeah.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do, and leave quickly.
We've located the Iconian computer systems. They're in a research room near the courtyard. Just back the way you came. Once you have Hakeev's pad and access codes, you can get into the research areas. Scan the Iconian gate. Okay, can't do anything here. Need to be a science person. Hey, who are you? Hey, don't... Where are you going? That's it, they got away.
Hakeev was trying to use that gateway to escape. It was set for a location in the Delta Quadrant, but our sensors haven't shown anything in that area but empty space. Obviously, there is something there.
I'll make sure to send a ship to check it out. So, at least to the Delta Quadrant. Interesting. Okay. The Arch. It's a huge Iconian gate. Sir, we have your coordinates, so we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. You're prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead yield. You should get to an area away from the blast. Yes, that would be a good idea. Let me get away over here. I'll hide over here behind the trash. We'll be good here.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Alright, now we gotta deal with Sela. Be mad right now.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against the Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as such.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face common foes.
Yeah, okay. Talk faster, Obisek.
My ship is disabled. Almost finished.
There's Sela. Take that. Have fun with that. Oh, she disappeared. I'm back here.
This is your last chance to surrender. And you will face the full
Sensors
might
are reading
of
a gate
the
opening.
Romulan Star
There's a ship
Empire.
coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it.
Oh.
They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
They're taking them to Deep Space Nine. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Don't nobody rush to stop this. Did Sela just escape? Or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, this gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it in Tal Shiar control, even with Hakeev and the Empress gone. So you suggest we... at least you do something destructive? If you get in like just the right spot, you can hit all three of these at the same time. Just like that. Target everything. And fire. That was another Iconian gateway. That explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn Starfleet Command. The Romulan threat may be over for now. It looks like a bigger threat. It's looming on the horizon. Alright. Let's do that. Warp out. Turn Admiral Tenay at Starbase. 34. Helm. Set a course for Starbase Sierra. Let's take care of these assignments. Sierra. No, not right now. Oh, you have a... You have something for me. I didn't catch what it was. Science. Okay. Take development land scientist. Okay. I'm sorry, Rutherford. You need to be disciplined. You've been a bad boy. Or at least somebody thinks you've been a bad boy. It was probably Devana. I didn't tell you to stop warping. Okay, that's all I can do. I don't have any prisoners yet, do I? No. Level 6 personal shield. Oh, that probably needs to go with Android Dude. And the Android. So you need to be promoted too. You have energy siphon. Traits. He revives himself when he gets defeated. Cool. He is invincible. Oh, Admiral Tende, I'm back.
Starfleet will continue the search for Seela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Seela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
It could. Yeah, I guess I'll take the tractor beam mines.
Congratulations, Commander.
The Iconians' presence threatens the Federation.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we now be at war with the Klingon Empire? It may be that they want the powers of the Quadrant so fractured that we will not be able to unite against them. We cannot allow that to happen.
No, we can't.
I have new missions for you.
Alright. With that, let's see. One here. Guess I'll take 1 point as your hardness. Alrighty then. Well, we have one more mission, technically, in the Romulan arc. We need to do this, you know, Darkness Warded On. Oh, yeah, that was right here.
I have new missions for you. The Federation has offered the Riemann Resistance humanitarian aid, and we are working with them to find diplomatic solutions to their disputes with the Romulans. Obisek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. And once again, please accept my congratulations on a job well done. I have new missions for you.
Alright, this mission is a very quick and easy one. Pretty much just to wrap up things. That's all this is. Okay, so what did we learn from all of this here? Well, the Tal Shiar have been getting into a lot of... They've been very, very bad boys. They're experimenting with Borg technology, which we're going to find out later they haven't really stopped doing. And making alliances. I think they said something that they were... Stila was doing something with the True Way, which I don't think ever amounts to anything in the current storyline, from what I recall. But Hakeev and Terrace, just to kind of summarize, have been in contact with the Iconians, especially Hakeev. Hakeev's mainly been, and this is stuff from the Romulan story arc too. Hakeev kind of got formed an alliance with the Alachi to kidnap Romulans and do experiments on them. I don't know how much Sela was involved in that side of things. Terrace was betrayed by Hakeev, and because Hakeev apparently was the one responsible for the Hobus supernova. Terrace was kind of against that and didn't think that was going to happen, but Hakeev did it anyway because, you know, villain. So Terrace got betrayed, and she kind of went off to do her own thing to try and contact the Iconians, so they could magically undo the destruction of Romulus, which, you know, is not really a thing that's going to happen, but Hakeev seems to understand that the Iconians are going that the Iconians are going to return and invade the galaxy, so he wants to be on their side when they invade, so that's why he's working with the Iconians in secret and the Alachi and whatnot, so... He's just a bad dude. And he wants to enslave the Remans because the old Romulans considered the Remans to be slaves, not really the new Romulans.
I fight for my people.
Hello, Hakeev.
We will be free.
Why did you return to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. We will be free.
We will be free. What about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans, if they will learn to live with us. We will be free.
Do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free.
Do you think Sela was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master. We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
One of your resistance fighters has asked to join my crew. This actually refers to old content. One of the mission rewards for the previous mission, cutting the cord, you will get a Reman recruit that will join you. And apparently I think this is supposed to refer to that, but that was removed some time ago in the game, so we don't really have that Reman officer anymore. But this piece of dialogue is still in the game, kind of referring to that, so... one of the resistance fighters has asked to join my crew. We'll just pretend. So.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so.
We'll pretend he's just a duty officer, you know, serving on the lower decks somewhere.
We will be free.
What will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will be free.
We will be free. I don't have any more questions.
Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
Okay. Just don't lead me into traps again. Captain, Obisek transported something for you to the Gallant. It says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I've taken the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. You received a new floor trophy. Visit the crew deck to place this memento of your adventures on your ship. So, I don't really know what this refers to, because I have looked inside my ship before, and I can't find whatever this thing is, but... For the sake of investigation, let's just go take a look. I'm assuming the crew lounge is, you know, the place where the bar is on the ship. And I don't think there's ever anything there. So I don't really know what Obisek gave me. But we'll take a look. You know. I remember I got this on my Romulan character and I couldn't figure out what it was that he gave me. It's like... it's a mystery thing. I don't know what it is. I wish the game would just tell me what it is. But I have a feeling this is another piece of leftover dialogue from the old versions of these missions. They're probably referred to an item that you no longer get. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Let's check out the crew lounge. My massive crew lounge is over here. Okay, let's see. Is there anything here that looks like it could have came from Obisek? Oh, trophy right here. Oh, cool. Okay. So I guess as many times I've been in here, I have not seen this. That's interesting. No kill. No kill 1. Is there a no kill 2? Okay, I'm not entirely certain which thing specifically that he gave me, but yeah, okay. Alright, so that's what that is. Alright, let me get out of this interior here. This place is weirding me out. Alright, so we are at the end of the Romulan story arc. I'm going to just go ahead and transport back to Starbase. Earth Space Dock. Game load. All the pretty ships on. Alright. Boop. Alright, so that is, yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for tonight. Solid 2-hour stream. We finished up the Romulan mystery story arc. So next time we'll be starting it's Cardassian Struggle, I believe. Yeah. So that'll take us to our most favorite frontier starbase, Deep Space Nine. And we'll get to deal with the Cardassians and some other new friends. It'll be fun. It's not the most interesting story arc, but you know, we have to get through it. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and anybody who follows on Twitch, Thank you. Anybody who subscribes on my YouTube channel, thank you. Anybody who watches and comments, thanks for visiting. And I will see you next time on the adventures of Commander Maven, who may yet become a captain next time. Soon. We'll see. Anyway, in the stream here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a good night. I will try to stream tomorrow night, maybe Chrono Trigger. And probably Friday. I know, gotta catch up on streams here. Whatever. Anyway. Have a good night.